We look around and we find all the reasons of how we somehow don't measure up. And as we continue to do that and have those thoughts, the devil wiggles into our heart. And he is more than glad to help us entertain all those self-condemning thoughts, because he knows that comparison is the thief of joy. All the earth belongs to him. All of us belong to him. We are adorable, treasured, priceless, beautiful, beloved daughters of the Most High King. And I began to let him groom my heart. And over time, I realized that my life mattered to God and that my life counted, not despite my past, but also because of my past. What he is saying is, when we witness the power of Jesus, go share it. Go be that light and don't hesitate. Act quickly. We are all called according to his purpose, and he calls us to be proof of his power so that other people can see that he is alive and well. God never wastes our pain, only we do that. Will we let him use our story, his story in our life, to help others know of his power? Have you ever been listening to the radio and you're driving down the road and then you almost have a wreck because the song comes on and it's exactly what you needed to hear? That's not a coincidence, it's a God incidence. Because God will speak to us in the ways that we need to hear when we are listening, and when we recognize that it's him, it's powerful. And I finally realized that I could have peace even in the midst of less than peaceful circumstances if I let God shape my worries into prayers. So after church was over, I gave my son a big hug and embarrassed him, but I didn't care. And I said, Michael, what made you go down to the altar today? And in the way that only a child could rationalize and make things so simple, he said, well, I really felt bad for getting mad at my friend. And I really felt like God was telling me to go pray and to forgive him. And so I walked up to the altar, and that's what I did. And so I was like, wow. Number one, he was listening to the sermon. Praise Jesus, right? That was number one factor. Number two, he was listening for God. His heart was hurting. His little pride had been hurt. He was angry. He was unforgiving. He was ready to smack that boy, not forgive him. But he felt God speaking to his spirit at that young little age. He listened. He felt God speaking. And then he felt God prompt him to move. He got out of his pew and he had walked to the altar. Those are the three things that God whispers to our hearts in every situation, every day. Be still and listen to me. Hear me when I speak. Move when I call. You see, the fishermen thought that the danger was outside the boat, but the danger was actually inside their own hearts and minds. But the studies prove, with all of these scans of brains over a period of time, that when someone began to change the way that they thought about their circumstances and change the way they processed how they were feeling and how they were thinking and viewing their perspectives and tried to be more positive and optimistic and claim God's peace and joy, that the physiological shape and patterns of their brain in their skull changed. God doesn't just tell us that because it's a nice sentence. He promises that we can be changed when we change the way we think in our minds. The danger is not out here, it's in here and right here. A changed mind and a changed heart will result in a changed life. What if you went home this weekend completely regenerated from the inside out? Completely changed, completely moved by the power of God in your spirit, and completely embracing the truth in Scripture that says your life matters. You count to God. Your life counts to God. He has a divine design plan for your life. And once we hear from him, we know it's him, and it's changed us. And it's activated our faith, and it's made us excited about seeking Jesus and excited about professing our faith and excited about living out our faith, not just going through the motions. Once you hear from the Most High God, you are never the same again.